after finding out that I'm an Ironman triathlon finisher, many people over the years told me, "Oh, I don't think I can do that." To which I always replied by asking them a question, "But do you want to do it?" And they always replied, "Well, no, I don't want to do it." I said, don't even think about it. Thinking that, oh, I cannot do that, and you don't even want to do that. I'm sorry, kind of pointless. Because how it started for me is that for a couple of years, I was watching the NBC documentary on the World Championship in Hawaii. And I was so moved all the time, like so moved by human stories, by the magnitude of that event. So basically I was crying for whatever, an hour and a half of that documentary on NBC, that one day my then husband told me, "Julia, can you please stop crying and just go do it?" And I was like, "What do you mean, do it? Like, I can't do that." But I wanted to do it. Like, I wanted to do it. But in my head, I just didn't think it was possible, especially like then. I thought maybe when I'm older, have lots of time, I kind of trained for years and decades. But he kicked my butt. He made me believe in myself. He's like, "Start small, go do short, sprint triathlons." I was like, where? I didn't even know there were sprint triathlons at that time. So yeah, started kind of very small, had obviously some obstacles and, stupid injuries in life, and then got distracted and yeah, put it on hold and never actually did Olympic size event, kind of medium sized triathlon, went from sprint to half Ironman and Ironman. But it always felt like my thing. And so when I actually did the event in 2016, it just felt so right that many people I heard who did the Ironman said, "Oh, it's the hardest thing I've done." And I'm like, that year actually, or though in the span of those couple of years, that seemed like the easiest thing I've done, because everything else in life seemed so hard. Just because I wasn't really doing things I wanted to do. I only wanted to do Ironman. So yeah, doing Ironman was not hard at the end, because it was my thing. And while training was hard and I was melting down and there were days I hated it and I wanted to quit and I sat on the kitchen floor and cried. So of course there were those days too. Like, no matter how much you love what you do, no matter how much you love your job, like there is a percentage, even a small percentage of days that you just like, what is this? Why am I doing it? This is stupid. So that happened even when we're really, 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 really passionate about something and we want to do it. We still have days that it really sucks and we embrace that suck. So there is no point pursuing something that you don't want to do, obviously. It's kind of a no-brainer. So yeah, so lesson here is, first of all, it's important to have people around you that kick your butt and believe in you and say, yes, you can do it, go do it. And it's important to pursue things that you really, really want to do. And even if you think you cannot do it, just go do it, okay? Small steps.